Recording.
Okay, let's get going. Thank you. I get that all the time. Boulder Station. What's this car gonna do? Looks like he's gonna wait. He's turning in. Okay. See if I can make it home without the back trunk falling open. I got more smudges on the face shield again. That car in front there should be turning, which it is. Okay. I'd say that's a semi-long light. Today's Monday, it's 2/16. Oh, let's see, if I go down Cary, there's going to be a lot of foot traffic because this is a school day. But if I go all the way down to Cheyenne, it shouldn't be too bad. Get past this suburban and this flatbed. Seems like it might have cooled off. I think it's probably just because I'm riding. Car's still sitting here when the light's green. Not his fault. It's the person at the front of the line. There's the Golden Corral. It always seems to be busy. Probably because that's the only Golden Corral those customers have eaten at. I was not impressed with it. It's not that $10 all you can eat anymore. I think it's more like 15. But they've got little benches in there, look like kiddie benches. And they got dishes that are plastic. And they're about the size of a salad plate. Or look like something that came with an easy bake oven. And I said before, other Golden Corrals I've been to, you want a steak, they'll give you the whole steak. And it's only $10 for all you can eat. But at that Golden Corral, they'll catch a little morsel, okay, that might be 2 bites or something. Then you got to keep going back till you get your fill. You got to keep going back, and naturally, what happens is because they cut you just a morsel, you might have 10 people going back at the same time to get their second morsel, and which doesn't make sense. You give people a whole steak, that's going to cut down your line, especially your bottlenecking at the carving station. And then the object is to get more customers in there, all right? As soon as people are done with their steak, they're going to the parking lot, getting in their car, and leaving a space for another family of customers to come in. But the only bad thing about it, okay, in a place like that is drinks, whether it be, your sodas, Coke, Pepsi, whatever it is, are, I think, $2.50 or $3. And that's for a little 8-ounce cup. And there's no free refills either. Each time you get 4 sodas there, that's $10 right there. That's why I do not go there anymore. Plus the fact that it seems anymore parents have an inability, well, some parents, okay, many parents, have an inability to watch their kids. When you're in there in the serving area, and little kids running amok in the serving area, running into you, whatever. Now, we get a lot of that at the casinos, also at the buffets at the casinos. And 5 and 6-year-olds, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds running around in the serving area. They'll reach up and they'll touch some of the food, get their grimy little hands all over it, and run into people where people spill stuff and drop stuff. And it's like telling the mom, lady, if you can't afford a sitter, stay at home. But that's just a pet peeve of mine. You know, like, what's his name? W.C. Fields asked him, said, how do you like kids? He goes, parboiled. This white van gonna do here? I guess he's okay. He's from Arizona. Better watch him. I could go up Lake Mead. That would work too. This is Bonanza. Lake Mead's about 4 or 5 blocks down. Washington. Owens. Next one's Lake Mead, I think. Owens Avenue. As you're going west on Owens, is not a really good part of town. This is 15 right here. People still want to pass you. Well, right here is fine, but once you get past the sign, that yellow light where it says 15, you're going to get people here doing 30. There should be Lake Mead right up here. You didn't dip these in the toilet, did you? No. Okay, good. Now, if any of you viewers are in the military and you get assigned a PCS, permanent change of station move, well, they'll pay you advanced mileage and everything. And they'll also pay you for your packing materials. You go to, was it U-Haul or someplace like that, they'll pay for your packing materials. Now also, U-Haul will do is, if you go ahead and get extra packing materials at point A, what you want to do is you get more packing materials than you need. All right. Now, the military will pay you for all your packing materials. Then let's say you got $50 worth of packing materials, say cardboard boxes that you don't use. You just don't take them out of the baling wrap, leave them flat, and you submit your receipt, okay, for your packing materials. And the military will pay you for your packing materials. Now, what you do is you go ahead and take the boxes you don't use and give them back to U-Haul at your point B, and U-Haul will reimburse you. They'll buy those back from you. So you've got a receipt from point A that shows you spent $150 on packing materials. Okay, it's probably much higher than that, but you paid $150 where U-Haul might have reimbursed you, let's say $25 or $50 for those packing materials that you did not use when you turn them in. Well, you still get reimbursed by the military for what you spent on packing materials at point A. Another thing is, if you're looking for, let's say you're looking for a motel to stay in, all right? If the motel desk clerk or whatever knows that you're military, you're going to pay a higher rate, okay? Because let's say a motel might be $85 a night, all right? Well, a motel will say, we stay within the regulated per diem rate, all right? Where I don't know what the per diem rate is. Per diem rate per night might be $175, okay? But the per diem rate could be $175, and you get reimbursed for it, of course. And the motel might know what the per diem rate is, but their price might be $85 a night. But if they know you're military, they'll charge you the $175. And they figure the motel makes out, you don't make out, you just get reimbursed for it. And it's kind of a scam motels have in many of your bigger cities. They know you're not going to fight the per diem rate because they know you're going to get reimbursed for it. And I got behind this truck. I'll zoom around him. Many trucks like that will have a sign in the back that says, "Not responsible for damage to your car due to flying debris." Well, yeah, I can agree with that. When they've got the load covered. Many of those trucks have a tarp that they can operate from inside the cab, push a button, and it moves the tarp, rolls the tarp back over the load. time. I just filled up yesterday. Down to about 2/3 of a tank. Let's see, 1.5 for, let's see, 1.5. Used just about 2.5 gallons, just about 2 gallons. How far have I gone? 80 miles. Now when I get to the halfway mark, I can divide distance traveled by 3. Yeah, because 1.5 at the quarter tank, 3 gallons at the half tank, 4.5, then 6 at empty. Oh yes, also, Bodine, if you're watching this video, are you sure you don't have a 6-gallon tank? I'm pretty sure that you do. I could be wrong, but I know I've got a 6-gallon on here. So I'm thinking that all Harley touring bikes, after a certain year, have 6-gallon tanks.